Hello everybody and welcome back to Quick Tops. Today I'm going to be reviewing The 100 Season 6 Episode 1. So The 100 is finally here. Even though the first two episodes were leaked, if you did see them, I still implore you to watch it from the network, to keep viewers up and to get Season 6 the response it deserves. A lot of the scenes from this episode were shown in the trailer, which was to be expected. We have the brand new intro sequence, which is very awesome, and we start off with the main team watching Murphy's message after Clark and Bellamy woke them up. As expected, even though it has been 100 plus years, there is still a lot of baggage between the characters, namely Abby and Raven. Of course, with Raven expecting Abby to go back to her old ways of popping pills, and essentially every character towards Clark. Of course, last season, Clark made some less than honourable decisions, depending on your point of view, and Shaw summarised it perfectly, essentially saying you can talk all you want, but it is about what you do, not what you say. Forgiveness needs to be earned. So as I said, this season is starting off with strong redemption arcs, especially for Clark. In a way, this is both an establishing episode and almost a Raven and Shaw episode. Of course, Shaw doesn't get the nicest of deaths, with it really reminding me of Atom's death in Season 1 from the acid fog, and Shaw dying from the radiation fence, also with both of them teaching our main beloved characters important lessons. Last time it felt like it was Bellamy, this time it was more Clark. In a way, I feel like the writers are opening up Raven for a possible Raven and Jordan bond. I really hope the transition won't be that cheap, but with their chemistry already quite apparent in this episode, that is the first possibility that came to mind. As I said, this was also a fairly important episode for Abby, with her getting Kane awake, but Octavia does the equivalent of cursing Abby and Kane out for them being traitors, and Kane reverts back into his catatonic state, coughing up blood, and with Abby putting him back into cryosleep to keep him alive. Also, Nyla wakes up Octavia when Abby specifically told her not to, which is just a nod that even though Maddie has the flame, and it has been 100 plus years, there will still be those loyal to Octavia, but there will also be those, like myself, that utterly despise her. Our group heads to the ground, almost being killed by the wildlife in the process, but they reach a semi-abandoned camp, finding a book saying that essentially when the sun's eclipse, heaven becomes hell for 2 days. Very few are safe, and that it is in the ear. Also finding chains that I'm assuming would be used to chain up the affected people, or just everyone to keep them safe. Also, we get a cool little sing-along from Murphy with him singing the 1985 song This Is the Sea from the Waterboys, which does really fit the moment, but Maury goes nuts attacking Murphy and trying to kill him, and also the ship is being stolen, but we don't know who it is yet. But we definitely know that our group is stuck on the ground for now, and even if they could get the ship back, there is no guarantee Amori could fly it, especially in her current condition. So it is looking pretty grim immediately for our group on the ground, but according to the book, this will only last a couple days, and by the looks of it, the new planet almost fights the humans that are there, which makes a fair amount of sense, since we're assuming that humans have only been there for about 200 years since the first Allegis ship arrived. The planet, nature, and ecosystem, just as the human body would, is still trying to fight this new bacteria, or in this case humans, which explains the bugs going crazy all of a sudden. Or possibly all living things are affected by this temporary insanity. Could be either anyway, but great establishing episode, and I'll see you all next week. You've made it to the end of the video. Congratulations! If you want to like and subscribe and maybe even turn on notifications, it would be much appreciated. And make sure to check out the other videos on my channel. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the future. Bye!